against popular conception, Ripple doesn't own the XRP ledger, and so we're one builder of many. And so there's other contributors, there's other projects, all kind of working on this shared technology, which makes a really unique experience and more dynamic building experience than full stack.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. I've been heads down into some research with Ripple partners, SBI, Axiology, Axelar, and also doing some study and paying closer attention to the stablecoin space. The latter asset, the stablecoins, no matter what fiat backs it, is going to have more impact on this space than anything in crypto. And no time soon is Tether going to go anywhere. Now, don't let my contrarian point of view make you angry. Being emotional in this space proves out then this space isn't for you. Stop that anti-this and anti-that. Be fluid. Use your money and go with the momentum, but be agile enough to change on a dime. Right now, 1.3 billion Tether was printed since August 5th, and you can see those flows. Kraken, Cumberland, which is probably one of the biggest market makers out there, most definitely in the top 5, and then to Binance, Coinbase, and OKX. As an XRP holder, it's time to shift and expand your attention to DeFi and tokenization, all sorts of tokenizations, RWAs, which are the real world assets, to treasury bills. The August numbers are in, and you can see there are 3 DeFi platforms, 2 stablecoins, 1 on-chain stocks platform, a technology firm, an asset management firm, 1 DEX, and another tokenization platform. Now notice there are 2 stablecoins in this mix, Hashnotes USYC and Usual Money. You may have never heard of them, but there's going to be hundreds of new stablecoins very soon. And notice Open Eden Labs, which is now supported on the XRP ledger, is in the list here. These stablecoins are going to carve up the market just like the altcoins do, making it harder and harder to take down the Tether share. What XRP holders want to pay attention to is go beyond the headlines. Is the project using the XRPL technology, or are they actually on the public mainnet? In this case, the announcement with Axiology, it points to a private ledger. And as an XRP holder, you want to see the mainnet engaged. I've done a mashup, and you want to look at what JP Morgan did with Project Guardian, and then also take a look at what Deutsche Bank is doing now with Project Guardian. And ask yourself 2 questions. Can Ripple lead that way for many more builders to follow them? And how many EVM sidechains will we see with the digital asset XRP as a native asset? Have a listen.
What Axelar is a messaging protocol that connects many different chains with each other.
Ripple Business has provided them with a great platform of trust to bring these institutions onto the XRP ledger to tokenize these assets. And now we're just building the next layer for them, which is distribution. Access to liquidity and users that exist in the Ethereum world and the Solana world. And if we can then together provide the infrastructure that give these enterprises the confidence to come on more quickly, then we think this could be very successful for both parties involved and all of the ecosystem at Web3 at large.
And what we are trying to do is build one big ecosystem instead of those disconnected islands, right? And essentially with arbitrary messaging, what TCP/IP is for the internet, Axelar is for the Web3 ecosystem, for crypto, for blockchain. So Axelar enables interchain just like TCP/IP would enable internet.
look at what JP Morgan did with Project Guardian and take a look at what Deutsche Bank is doing now with Project Guardian. And the work that they're doing with Axelar will be presented in November. So kind of wait for them to share a little bit more about what they're testing in this proof of concept. But this stuff is, we're on the precipice. Like, we are finally getting the pieces of infrastructure in that we're really moving forward. And so I think that we're very excited about it. And we think that Ripple can absolutely end up being one of the major hubs that kind of creates that first step that brings on those larger financial institutions to start tokenizing new types of assets.
We believe that it will be a multi-chain world, and therefore interoperability will become very important in order to allow investors and clients to navigate through this multi-chain environment seamlessly and effortlessly. As an investor, do I want to be onboarded into 3 or 4 private chain, or do I just want to be able to operate through one single window, which is the public chain, in order to access all the different products and services? You can say that interoperability then plays a part here, but ultimately, if I need to take a look at my records, my activities and things, it would be good to have a single window. And we see that a public chain offers a sort of innovation and capacity and capability to do so. So that's from a client perspective. For our work, what we are really looking at is, okay, with these advantages of a public chain, can we add a permission layer so that we can increase the governance? And then on top of the permission layer, can we do it on a layer 2 so that we increase the resilience? So this is what we are assessing in Project Guardian.
We want those developers and those projects to have a home within the XRPL ecosystem, even if it's not directly on XRPL mainnet. And so by building on the EVM sidechain, it's sort of best of both worlds. They can deploy their contracts that they've already built and benefit from the security, the longevity of the XRPL mainnet, as well as the regulatory clarity of the native asset XRP, which will also be the native asset of the EVM sidechain as well, bridged over through Axelar.
And to follow this video, there'll be another heads-down look at SBI, a very important partner to Ripple, and one that's moving very fluidly with stablecoins. And before I let you go, be aware that these accounts are popping up on X, and they've got these hyperbolic titles and news flashes. Here we have Ripple to buy a majority stake at Swift, which you can't even do. It's a consortium of banks, as they plan to use XRP for seamless transfer across borders. Well, but if you come down into the actual context of this post, they are trying to get you to look at their token, which is called DHands Official. They're following the same methodology to prey on the XRP community to get them attracted with these crazy headlines and then try to sell them a token that is really meant to just take your money. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.